Well. Got ourselves a package. This time, this one came sponsored. Company or a gentleman, one of the two, probably both, reached out to me through Instagram, I think. And I don't really do that. My kid does that. Anyhow, he got some of those vent fresheners and said, hey, how would you like to do a review in exchange for a vent freshener? So let's check this out. And I already opened it with some scissors, but here we go. This is from S3XYWORLD. Nice little package with looks like a Model 3 on there. Basically, it's, I don't want to use the word knockoff, because everything can be considered a knockoff from everything else, but it fits in your vent. So, screw you package. Alright, speaking of package, just a regular, non-padded mailers, all this thing came in, but it came in a pretty stout box. This flavor, I need to turn some lights on in here, not that those are going to work, was Flourish Flowers. So I think there was 4 choices: pine scent after rain, pine scent during wildfire, I don't know. Not really flavors that I am into, but nonetheless, they smelled pretty good. So, it looks like a standard little clicky size pen, and you know, it's about as long as a finger is. The whole thing is, where's the camera? Cylindrical. So I hope it doesn't fall down in there. There's nothing else in the package. And in here, I believe, is a refill. So, quality out of the gate, what do we think? Well, it's got camera. It's got all of your little holes right there for your smell to come out of. And speaking of which, plasticky. So, this just pulls apart like that. Just grab, pull. There's 2 O-rings on there, which is actually really nice to have the double O-ring. Just kind of keeps everything together that way. Same on the other side, so you can go left or right with it. In my opinion, that just adds a little more quality to it with 2 O-rings. So let's open up the flower power here and see what we have. So we got 4 of them, which is really nice because I believe the original ad said you get a single refill. It's not horrible. I mean, wow. It's not strong to the point where it's going to gas you out, but it actually has a light scent. Something like maybe background noise kind of smell, if that makes sense. I actually kind of dig it. So what we're going to do really quick is we're going to turn on a vent, because it's best to run these with one. And as you can see, it just literally drops in there and put your thing back on. So let me get the camera turned around and we'll see how well this sits in the vent. I hope to God it doesn't fall in there. Sit tight. Okay, so if you put it in here, it's gone. Ideally, right there. I don't feel that it's going to slide around in Spirited Driving because of these 2 additional O-rings on the outside. They act as little grabbers. But if you put it in here, you're screwed. So what you want to do is you want to sit it right here. And yes, you do get a fairly pleasant smell coming through it. I do like the fact that it's pretty low profile in here. I mean, there it is in front of the yoke. So it is fairly small, and you know, like I said, it's about finger length. So do I think it's a decent deal? I think they're $25, and with 4 refills thus far, I'd say yes, if you're just looking for a smelly good thing. It's not overwhelming by any sense. It's not underwhelming either. It's a very backgroundy smell. You're not going to notice it immediately like you would if you crack open like a vanilla spray and spray it around in the car. it's background noise, what I call it, the slight ambience, whatever term you want to use for not overbearing or overpowerful. But what I consider them premium, at this point it's too soon to tell. I think that they're very nice, and I think I can still smell it on my hands, and it could just be the flavor as well. Fresh flowers is not very overbearing, say like pine. So I think that for $25, yes, I think that you're going to get a good deal, especially getting 4 refills in there and have the ability to buy additional ones. There are other companies that make these as well. Whether or not their refills are compatible is something that you're going to have to see yourself. I am only looking at the S3XYWORLD Premium Tesla Accessories Refillable Air Freshener. Boy, that's a mouthful. But it's starting to kind of permeate the vehicle now. It is a very nice smell. I like the fact that it's a little teeny tiny thing. And yeah, for $25 with 4 refills, I'd say that you're going to get a good deal on it, especially having a double O-ring on both ends and then 2 O-rings on the outside to prevent it from sliding all the way across the dash. Yeah, I think that it would be money well spent. Would I pay for the refills? We'll see how well these do. Will I try another one after this one? Most likely. If this one actually turns out to be pretty decent, I'll pay the money and try the other refills on it. After, you know, a year of owning the car and the dog in and out of here, and I don't really eat in here, and anything that gets drinking has a lid on it. But you know, you still get, you know, the smell of a vehicle after a year. Yeah, I think this is going to be a winner. And yeah, boy, with that air on it, it's starting to really cook now. So there you go, guys. The S3XYWORLD air fresheners. I don't see how you can go wrong for 25 bucks. And I'll put a link down in the description for these guys as well. And you know, they're not for everybody. Would I have bought this without getting it for free? Was actually looking at the other more well-known brand, and I believe they're a little more expensive. So yes, I was currently looking at these prior to having Amazon reach out. So I think that you can't go wrong. I think that you'll be very happy with them, and you always have the option to return it if you don't like it. So thanks for watching the video, guys. First box opening of the S3XYWORLD smelly good things for your Tesla Model 3 and Model Y, which is important. 3 and Y only for these. The S and the X have different dashes. So let me know what you think. Drop a comment in the bottom. I'm happy to answer any questions. And I think we're at 225 subscribers now, so that's very cool for a little channel. Appreciate all of that. And you know, if you haven't you know what to do. We'll catch you guys on the next one. See you later.